just wanna be sedated all night long. I met a girl and she needs to be decent. I'm just a mess, so I guess that is complicated. She's like I just wanna be sedated all night long. She's like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown. It's like a hurricane. When she comes around, she comes around, she comes around. She burns the words into my skin. It kills me slowly. She holds me in her arms, her hands, the same. I met a girl and she needs to be. I'm just a mess, so I guess.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Packers, and it's coming up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the... Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football is in front of them. Major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different. He can run it like a running back, and he can spin a football as well. In fact, that running ability is some...
Space on the right, he's got room. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. And leading them out to one of the game's all-time leading passers, the top pick back in 2009. Still going strong, it's Matthew Stafford.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. All down by Dorrance Armstrong. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this third down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. Got a man, Robinson has it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A 20-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Now Stafford again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Trying to run it in, Connor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Stafford back to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! Byron Murphy picks it.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Fields out of the gun. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A 3rd down run with Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Quick slant taken in by Pittman. New set of downs for him from the 46. Fields on 1st down. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A give left side, here's Harris. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stafford from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Wilson on the coverage.
Stafford now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's brought down for a loss. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Shotgun snap to Fields. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. Return starts from the 45. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First quarter. With the score.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. They fake the handoff now, Stafford. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Chubb running out of the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
A 2-yard pickup takes it 3rd and 8.
Now Stafford to throw. Hits him on the out route. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Stafford gonna go on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
7-yard gain.
On first down, here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll come up 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Packers. First down.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start to fight back with their first points in this game. Drake London with the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First down throw for Fields. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Play action, Fields. Finding Flowers. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running left is Harris. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Amani Hooker with the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off play action, it's Fields. Connects on the crosser. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Back to throw, here's Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Packers 7.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Scott now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Packers and Drake London headed back out onto the field. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Stafford. That one's complete to London. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Able to hit Robinson, complete. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Chubb on the give, headed left. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Chubb. He's got a gain of 6 there. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 39. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Packers in need of some points before the break. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long now for Stafford. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Vikings are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 47. That's complete to Pittman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, Slide.
Looking to throw Fields. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he gets this forward to the 19. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another throw for Fields. Into the hands of Kittle. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight.
And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. Najee Harris, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
He'll throw it. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. So halftime has to wait one more snap. That pass interference call means we've got an untimed down coming up. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the end. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out now runs the Packer offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So it'll be 2nd down. Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And that's good for a gain of 5. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Putting a receiver in motion. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. On now comes their punter. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Going to Harris to start the half. This is ahead for about 5. Amani Hooker with the tackle. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Fields. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Play action, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Pittman's got it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Got 46 on his first punt, so this one's pushing a little more distance. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23. He's got a man left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10 from the 41.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throw left side, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
The give inside to Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Vikings now set to take the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 17. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Fields out of the gun. And they get to him again. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Getting about 50 yards of boot so far, and here's another quality effort. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Packers will take over possession. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now give right side to Chubb. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 26-yard line.
On the draw, the give to Connor. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. To throw, Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 16. Throw reeled in by London. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Packers first down.
Stafford now on first down. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 8.
Now Stafford again. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
7-yard gain. Complete to Jalen Tolbert.
Chubb trying to run his way in. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing now, Stafford. And the defender comes away with it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Harris once more. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Trying to run it with Harris. He breaks the tackle. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. They've got 1st down from the 31. Caught by Flowers. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Completed to Flowers. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Off play action, it's Fields. Taken in by Harris.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Finds him on the slant. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Another throw for Fields. He's got Harris. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Green Bay.